Guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought this would be a really good video idea. I'm gonna be reacting to the reaction video to the things that I wanted to have, but it was too expensive for me to buy. But let's just react. Let's start. Oh yeah, my intro. I forgot about it.
Here we go, guys. Now we are in business. You can see whatever I do.
I guess I can do this so you guys can see better.
Grab one from here and one from here, and then grab one from here. Team number 4 versus team number 10. If I was you guys, I'd be terrified because they have 4, 5, 6. Just literally the big characters. Go! 3, 2, 1, go!
I'm just gonna skip this part.
Obviously, we have no way of rigging it, but 4, 5, 6, and just 6, 7 both survive tug of war. Let's draw. Of what? 9 versus 11. This game was Team 9 versus Team 11. You went so hard that this happened.
Just FYI, this is Hero 8 Black. I'm going to show you how to hook up your GoPro Hero 8 Black to your iPhone or Android phone. Very, very simple. Okay, so the first thing is you want to go to the App Store right here. Just FYI, this is my iPhone here. Go to your App Store, and what you want to download is this app right here, GoPro. That's what it looks like. As soon as you download it, go ahead and open it up. Next thing you want to do is, if you look down here on the GoPro app, you want to make sure you go all the way to the left icon here on the bottom.
I wonder how big my face can go.
Turn your GoPro 8 on, and then what we want to do is
Oh,
we want to
that's
slide
how big
down
it gets.
from the top to bottom, and then we want to
Well,
tap on
I think I can
preferences.
just keep it here.
Tap on preferences. Next thing you want to tap on is connections. Next thing you want to tap on is connect device. Okay, so tap on connect device, and now we're going to tap on GoPro app. GoPro app on top. Tap on that, and now it's telling you to install the GoPro app on your phone, which we already did.
Looks so
So now
cool.
go to your phone. Make sure again that you're tapping on this icon here. Now go ahead and tap on the plus sign right there, and let it search for the GoPro here. Give it 1 second. Okay, so it says Hero 8 Black. We found your GoPro. I'm gonna go ahead and tap on connect camera right there. And
Honestly, I know it's cool, but I wanna put it in normal size again.
Connection is successful. And then from here, you can go ahead and you can change your GoPro 8 name if you wish. I'm gonna go ahead and leave mine.
I'm probably gonna name mine my YouTube name or either my real name. You guys probably already know my real name, probably from the old videos, but if you guys haven't seen it, go see it. I used to have an intro, a really old intro that I used to have, but I stopped using it because it was kind of boring. Let's just continue the video.
Just like this. I'm just going to go ahead and save new name right here. That's perfectly fine. Or actually, I'm going to go ahead and leave it as Verge Hero 8 down here.
I might actually record this
And then
too.
there's a update camera available. I can go ahead and update it now, but I'll just do that later. I'll go ahead and skip for now. Now I get the message. Your Hero 8 is ready. Go out and shoot. Take a few minutes to get to know your GoPro.
I'll do that right after the,
Let's go.
like, I'll do this in the Christmas, in the Christmas special.
Join. Give that a second. Flip it over. It's a little bit delayed though. Anyways, we're connected here, and you have other options on here. You can start a video, you can record, you can take photos on here, you can do a lot of things in here. But this video is just for connecting the GoPro 8 to the phone. Anyways, that's how you connect it. Pretty simple. Any questions or anything, just comment below. Thanks for watching.
You're literally about to get a list. You sure?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I'm still gonna do it. I promise. Right after the Christmas update. After the Christmas not the Christmas update, the Christmas special, I'll invite Jackson to Grandpa and Grandma's before they go back to the mountains, because they're going to the mountains soon again. The time is literally flying out of my window. They have like 6 or 7 months until they go back to the mountains. And you might see a couple of videos with the mountains in it. So yeah, let's just continue the video. And I didn't realize how good you like that video, and I'm doing it. I wanted 20 views in 2 weeks because I was busy with making videos, and you guys got it to 20 views before the first week was over, so I'm doing it. The reason why the views are so low is because I can't do any bigger because you guys won't do it because I don't have that much subscribers. But I should add one right here, like add a picture right there. Boom. So yeah, you should subscribe. So yeah, let's continue the video.
And now you can turn around again. We just filled the room with 16 different mannequins. And here's the thing, they're actually in a random order. And the numbers on them are in Korean. And the number they get here is what order they have to cross the blackboard. And a timely and orderly fashion.
I wasted all my money on Minecraft, Farm Simulator, Lego Indiegogo, and finally, I forgot. Oh yeah, Cars 3. Sorry, I forgot the names. I haven't played my PlayStation in a while since I left Jackson's house like a couple of weeks ago. Sorry if I'm skipping. It's really annoying.
I'm always right. Okay. I don't know if I'd listen to Chris. Chris, on you. Hey, victory. We had our first loss. If you're wondering where she just fell, don't worry, there's a giant.
Oh yeah, I already did that prank once, and that was like the 3-day video. Oh no, it was my first 4-day video, Jackson, and I pranked him with the.
You got this.
Come
on, 4 or 5, let's go.
Jeez, it's loud.
You see how many I've got and take the next one.
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another one-to-one scale prop replica review. Now today we're going to be taking a look at none other than a one-to-one scale wearable fully animatronic Mark V Iron Man helmet by AutoKing. Now I do want to say a huge thank you to AutoKing for sending me out this production sample to review, but that doesn't mean I won't be giving you my full and honest opinions, so definitely bear that in mind. Also bear in mind that this is third party and unlicensed, so that means AutoKing doesn't hold intellectual property rights to brand this as an Iron Man helmet, which of course we all know that it is. Now if you are looking to pick this up, it is available from toyswonderland.com. I have popped the link in the description below, just for your reference purposes only.
Yeah, but that's $500. So
don't forget they have 12-month installment plans now available. Enough of that, let's talk about the helmet itself. And as you can see, it's super shiny. It's a nice chrome finish on the front there, but it doesn't just have a straight up chrome effect. There's also a brushed finish over the entire faceplate, and it looks darn fantastic. So too does the super vibrant cherry red all over the entire back section. There's also some really nice black panel lining. This thing is a feast for the eyes. It looks absolutely fantastic. Now, we're not just here to talk about the finish. Let's take a look at some of the animatronic features. So of course there is a switch underneath. If you flick it, it does sort of move around and get itself into position. And there are a couple of ways in which you can interact with this piece. You can either use this right here, which is a remote, which we'll set to the side for just a moment, or you can interact with the helmet directly by touching the side panel. So if we touch the side right here, you can see it opens up in spectacular fashion. All of the little bits and pieces do move out of the way. And yes, there are sound effects.
it's super cool.
You can turn them off if you'd rather, which I'll show you how to do in just a second.
It's super cool.
With that open, you can see on the inside, it's quite cavernous, and it's also very nicely padded. Now, of course, to close it, you hit the side. In the exact same
So
fashion,
cool.
the eyes do come on. Now, if you do hit the other side, you have it opening up like a traditional Iron Man faceplate, and same thing once again. If you do close it, just touch that side there, and it will bring the faceplate down. Now, of course, to use the remote, you have to turn it on, and you can see there are a number of buttons. Right here, that one will turn off the sound effect, so we may as well do that. And when we click A, it'll just open it as usual, and click A again, bringing it back down. You can see the sound of the servos a little bit more whiny than the sort of artificial sound effects that it can have, but I do prefer them because it sounds a little bit more authentic. Now, of course, clicking B, you can see that it does the proper animatronic opening and indeed closing as well, which is my personal preference. And then clicking on C, you can see the eyes do change to a red color. Not exactly sure why, but still, it's pretty badass having some red eyes on the Iron Man helmet. It looks fantastic. Of course, clicking it again will change it back to white. Now, finally, D will turn the lights off entirely, and E will simply turn off and on the sound effects. So if we click B again, you can see that it opens again with the animatronics and the full sound effects. But I have to say, out of all of the one-to-one prop replica helmets that I've had, just those features alone are absolutely fantastic. They blow my mind. I didn't even know that was possible to create in terms of...
Do you guys want to hear a secret? If you guys can tell, there's the reflection of that guy's face and his phone recording. So if you guys didn't know that, that's like a little secret in the video, because I've seen it before. I might link the video down below. You should check the video out. Maybe I'll link the GoPro and the Chromebook video that I've watched and reacted.
The animatronic opening, it's insane. I really can't put words to how awesome it is to see that piece open up in person in front of me right here. And as you can see, doing it once again, all those little pieces do move independently and perfectly timed at that. I literally cannot. It looks so darn awesome, but that's not the biggest party piece of this right here. It actually has voice activation. So if you say the right keywords, which of course it does come with an instruction manual to tell you what they are, but if you say Jarvis, start system, As you can see, they've kind of ripped voice lines straight out of the movie, but the voice activation is incredibly awesome. But that's not all it can do. If you say, open the mask. Look at that, it opens, no remote, no buttons required. That is freaking fantastic. You can also, of course, say, close the mask. It closes up very nicely. There are only a couple more things that it can do, but you can say, start combat mode. And the eyes, of course, will change to red, or you can say,
Hey guys, I'm so sorry, but I used Brian Light for this video, so if you are watching the face cam in the video, you can barely see it, so yeah. Oh, let's just continue.
Mode. A bit weird in terms of the wording, but nevertheless it does work. And the final one is, of course, shut down system. I really, honestly, do like that feature. I know it's a little bit goofy and it's a little bit funny, and the wording is a little bit off. Also, the sound of Jarvis' voice is a little bit tinny, but still, it's a really awesome effect. So that makes technically 3 ways to interact with the helmet, and I have to say, this has to be one of my favorite one-to-one prop replica helmets. I've got the Mark 46, the Mark 85, of course, the Battle Damage Mark 50, and now this piece right here, it is hands down my favorite. Now, as I said, Auto King did send this to me as a review sample, but honestly, I don't think that really changes anything at all. I still love it, the features are fantastic, the finish is amazing, and of course the fact that it has all of those animatronics blows my mind. If you do want to pick it up, it is in stock with toyswonderland.com. The link for that is down in the description below, just for your reference purposes only. This is a third-party unlicensed product, and that means the company that produced this, being of course Auto King, doesn't hold the intellectual property rights to brand this as Iron Man. Now, of course, while you are down in the description, why not check out the link to 6 Scale Network, the awesome Facebook group. Come along, chat figures, share photos of your collection, and of course, see what's coming up next on the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next.
Officially was the very first Forgiven Real ever. Congratulations on winning. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. You have 7 days to win $10,000. And obviously, massive shout out to the creator of Squid Game. We took huge inspiration from the show, and I genuinely appreciate you. Goodbye.
So see you guys in the next video, guys. I will let Jackson wear a helmet and record him, because since he let me wear his, yeah. Guys, that is the end of the video, guys. Bye.
Okay, the only thing I hate about this video is how I edit it. It's hard to explain. It's just I can't see my face in the face cam. But yeah, I'm so sorry. But let's go to the next clip. And now we're back. We're into the next video. Let's watch it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be a reaction video. This is the last thing.
By the way, this video is just new. I recorded this like a couple of days ago, so yeah.
That I want for Christmas. Enjoy it. Yeah, so this is the last thing that I want.
Okay, now that's a better edit than last video. Okay, you can see my face just a little bit more. Sure, you can barely see it, but it's fine. I thought you could barely hear it, so I turned up my volume to all the way up.
Hello, this is Gio. Hey, look what we have here. We have an HP 14-inch monitor Chromebook, and we're going to be setting this up today. Okay, so what came in the box? Well, of course, the Chromebook. We have a power cable with an AC adapter and just a little bit of installation instructions and some other documentation. So your Chromebook might look a little bit different, especially if it's not an HP, but on the right side of this particular one, we have a headphone jack right here. We have a micro SD memory card slot right there, a USB port, just a little light here.
Okay, guys, if you get this video up to 20 likes, because of course, if you don't, it's okay. I'll still do the video idea. I'm thinking of recording a video when Jackson reacts to this video. So Jackson, if you are watching this, I miss you. It's just I didn't want to see you. I'm too busy with Christmas. I'm still decorating my room if you are my subscriber. Well, I know Jackson is. Just talking to my subscribers and Jackson, so Jackson, if you are watching this, I miss you. It's been like 3 weeks since I've seen you.
For showing like a power indicator, especially when you're charging. This will change colors depending on if it's charging or not. And
if I get this Chromebook for Christmas, I'll plug it in and like record it in like the next video. The only thing I will record is me connecting my GoPro to my phone. So yeah.
And then right here is a USB-C type power connector. And then on the left side of this particular machine, you have a...
The best thing is, I don't know what I'm getting for Christmas, but I might get the PlayStation VR. I might get Job Simulator and a bunch of other games. I forgot. Iron Man. Maybe I'll get the Spider-Man 1 too, the VR games. And then, of course, I already have 2 VR games already. Minecraft and Star Wars Battlefront 1. And I've watched YouTube about Star Wars Battlefront 1 VR, and it's really, really, really cool. In Minecraft, I don't know about it. Well, I've seen it before, just haven't seen it in creative, and I want to see it in creative. I'm wondering if you could play in creative instead of survival, because I want to record a video when I'm doing my castle. I don't know, so just get to the video.
A security cable slot right there. You have another USB-C type power connector for charging, and then you have an additional USB, I believe a 3-speed super speed port. And then with the Chromebook opened up, again, you got the keyboards.
I already know the inside because, what was I?
Because it is charging, filming. Okay, so the first thing you normally want to try when you open up your new Chromebook Skype, in this case, you have a couple of microphones. So your Chromebook, my here is a the little touch.
I already know what's inside of a Chromebook because I got one in school.
Mouse pad here. You have a nice little speaker here. Now, again, yours might look a little different. Your speakers might be in a different location, but hopefully...
In my school, my Chromebooks, not headphones, speakers, are at the bottom of the computer. So when you do it, like, quiet, like, thing, like, if you turn it down to, like, 10%, it sounds like it's at 100%, so yeah, that's how loud it is, if it's on the floor.
Up on top, you have a camera right there, so you can do some Zoom meetings or what have you, or Skype. In this case, you have a couple of microphone locations, and in this case, you actually have a little camera light, which
can I do
will
this?
come on perhaps when you're filming. Okay, so the first thing you normally want to try when you open up your new Chromebook is just to see if it powers on. Quite often, the battery has some degree of charge and it will power on. In this case, the power button is right here on the upper right.
I don't know why it
higher,
does that.
left, or on the side, depending on your machine. So we're just going to hit this and see what happens. And I don't really see anything powering up. So we will have to charge it first. Okay, so again, this Chromebook came with the power cable and the little AC adapter. Now this cable just plugs in right like this to the adapter. And so
I'm only linking it down below so you don't have to hear me talk, and if you want to continue the video, you don't have to pause it every single time. I'm only pausing it so you guys can hear me, because in the video you can barely hear me. I know, because I watched the last two reaction. Well, not. I only watched the computer one before I uploaded it. I did not watch the GoPro or the Iron Man helmet. I have never watched that. I just left it alone. I like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm done editing. After it's done loading, I'm just gonna post it, and yeah. I posted it and never saw it. So, that was literally my first reaction to the video that I watched.
Essentially, this is one long power cord now. And so we'll go ahead and plug this in to the wall. And then we'll plug this in to the Chromebook. Now, this one, again, has two places you can go ahead and plug in the power, but we'll go ahead and select the right side. Now, there is a little indicator light, so hopefully when I plug this in, that light will turn on. So we'll go ahead and do that. And there it is, it's on. It's kind of an ambery color right now because it is charging. And for this Chromebook, when it reaches a full charge, this light will turn from an amber to a white. So we'll go ahead and wait for it.
The worst thing about this video is I was watching my TV. So I didn't get my normal reaction to the reaction videos. But in the last reaction video with the Iron Man and the GoPro, I was actually watching the video. I didn't have my TV at the time.
Charge. Okay, so the Chromebook's not fully charged. It could take up to maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours to fully charge it from about 0 to 100%, but it has been charging for a while.
It was either recording a video here or record a video by myself. I'll probably like, it's not like charged enough, like it's at like 20% or whatever on the phone. I'll just put it on the charger, so if you see me play it on the charger before. Well, usually I probably won't use my Chromebook as much because I was just using it for YouTube. I might watch YouTube with it, and the next time.
The reason why I said that I will watch YouTube on it is because if I'm downstairs and I want to watch YouTube, I probably want a bigger screen, so this will be helping me. So yeah. For Jackson's reaction, he's probably not going to pause the video because he's I wouldn't say stupid, it's just he barely talks in my videos. The only time he talks in my videos is if we're playing a video game on my PS4 together.
Yeah. But if I do after Christmas, I'm either gonna sleep over at William's house or Jackson.
Probably gonna go to either Jackson's house or my grandpa and grandma's, because I'm gonna be talking both of them when my Christmas break begins. I still have 4 days left, not including this day. It's Monday today. Not including this day because it's not a school day anymore. So we're gonna, I still have 4 days, so yeah. I won't text them until at least like the end of the school day, Friday, either on Saturday or Sunday, because it's the weekend and I want to spend my week relaxing on my bed, because I probably won't go anywhere other than in my room or outside to eat or something like that, or to record videos.
So I feel fine to turn it on. And so the power button in this case is on the upper right-hand corner right here. Depending on your Chromebook, it could be up here, to the left, or even on the side. But so in my case, I'm just going to press this and see what happens. And there we go. It has started. So we do know that this Chromebook works.
Of course it works. Why would you buy a Chromebook from the store if it doesn't work? Are you stupid or something?
And so on the very next screen, it asks you basically for the internet.
I'm so glad that he blurred that out because I did not want to blurt that out for him. If he didn't, then he would probably gotten hacked a long time ago.
Network connectivity, and it will list basically all the Wi-Fi.
The best thing about the Wi-Fi is when he touched the Wi-Fi passwords or the names of it, his fingers also blurred out. It's so funny.
Sources it sees. Basically, the Chromebook can't really work very well unless it has internet connection. And so that's what it's asking for next. I've sort of masked all the Wi-Fi sources shown here just for my own privacy. But if you zoom in a little bit like that, you can kind of see these little symbols here. And this is basically like this one is locked. These ones have pretty good sources. And the stronger the source, the darker it is all the way to the top. If it's a really weaker source, like this one right here, it's a little lower than that one. And so this top one's a little stronger. I'm actually going to select this one, which is locked. So I'm going to have to enter a password once I select that. And so again, with my mouse pad, I'm going to go and select.
He pronounces this as mouse pad. That doesn't really make sense. It's called a touch pad because you touch it and it moves. Mouse pad is just a mouse pad, like for mouses. Like you just put it on your desk, put the mouse on, and you move the mouse. Yeah.
That particular Wi-Fi source, I'm just going to tap once. Oops. And then it is asking me for my password information, etc. And so I'm just going to log off really quickly while I enter that password. Okay, so with my password information entered, I just want to go down to connect, and I hit connect. And then you can see it's connecting, and it found it, and it says your connection is not private, but that's fine. So I'm just going to accept. And then it initially checks for updates.
I wasn't wearing my headphones at the time in this video. It was either because I was too busy and I wanted to hear my TV. But since I was thinking about it, I'm not even watching my TV this time.
Okay, so on this screen, it wants you to sign in to a Google account. Now, if you already have a Google account, just enter your email or phone number here. And then the next screen, it'll ask you for the Google account password. But if you don't already have a Google account, you can go down here for more options. And then you can create an account. So if you just select here, and then it'll ask you for your first name and some additional information so you can create a new Google account. Okay, so with our Google account all set up, you just want to enter your Google account email or phone number right here. So we'll do that and then hit next. And then you want to enter the Google account password and then hit next. And then you get a you're signed in little screen here, and you can just continue by hitting next. And then you get a typical Google Play terms of service here, and you can go ahead and read that. A little technique on the mouse pad right here is you're using two and just accept. And then you just kind of get a welcome.
Sorry, I had to skip that. That was kind of stupid of him just to show. I bet they already know how to freaking use a freaking touchpad. Idiot.
Screen here where you can just hit this button here where it says take a tour, and you can see a lot of the options that the Chromebook could do, or you can just close this out and start your Chromebook adventure. So a little bit about Chromebook. Now this is not
Like, not really 100% like.
See what I'm talking about? You can hear my TV in the background. And in this video, you probably don't hear it because I'm not even watching it.
Like, I'm like a computer guy, but I am like a.
That was a real true story if you did hear it, but I'm gonna skip it. So this video is not even gonna be long.
A bit of a computer.
Or even more longer than it is.
Wizard at my school.
so we can just straight go to the browser, and it pops up right to Google, and you could start doing internet and web-based browsing right from there, since we already hooked up to the Wi-Fi system. On the bottom here, you can see, let me see if I can.
Like another YouTube channel or something like that. I'll link it on that link down below. But once I get like a Chromebook or blah blah blah, I'm gonna upload. Hope it does have SimCity, but yeah.
I really hope it does. Because me and William could play SimCity together. And I won't go to his house just to play it. I could just stay here and play it.
Let's continue.
I could just download Fortnite and Among Us and Roblox, and we could just play together. I don't have to go to his house. I'll still go to his house, it's just probably not as much.
Apps depending on what you want to install on your Chromebook, but the main ones are so we have the Google Chrome, which is your web browser, and we already opened that up. You have your Gmail, so with your Google account you get a email account, a Gmail account, and so you
already have a Gmail account.
Will have it already set up. You don't have to pre-set up that. Just with your login, you have email. You have the Google Docs. So,
and yeah, like how I said in this video, I'll use Google Docs to write my own thing because I just say random stuff. And then it just when I do it in my head, it sounds really cool. But once I watch the video later that day, I'm like, this is stupid. Why did I even do that?
This is basic word processing. Access YouTube from the web browser, the Chrome, or there's a nice little app here that you can access. And then just a Play Store. So this is just stuff you can purchase, apps, etc. So I do want to show you one more thing before we end this video, and it's related to the cursor here. Now we can control the cursor with the built-in mouse pad, and that's basically what we've been doing so far. But you can also
Wired mouse and just like do it.
What?
Do it with that mouse.
Oh yes, it saved, so I didn't have to skip.
The touchpad better than the mouse.
most modern.
That is super true. I love the touchpad. It feels weird and all, but it's fun to use.
Mice are compatible with.
I love how he said, I'm gonna use the mice, but it's a mouse, not a mice.
Chromebooks, and so you shouldn't really have a problem with it. Just like that. Again, if it's wired, the wired would indeed, it works. You could also, and there you have it, the basic setup of a new Chromebook. It's pretty darn easy. It's essentially just plugging it in, entering your Google account, and you're off. Again, if you just want internet browsing, you're good to go. If you want some basic Google Docs, word processing apps you can get, but that.
Well, it's basically it for this video, so I'll just see you. So I'm not recording on my regular app, but yeah. I hope you guys like this video, guys. See you guys in the next video, guys. Bye. If I can press the button.